According to you, which type of Islam is older, Shia Islam or Sunni Islam? Well, if Aisha hadn't lost that damn necklace, we wouldn't have to worry about this.
That's actually a very good point. Here's the thing. It really depends on what you mean by Shia and Sunni, because Shia and Sunni was labels that was much later attributed to movements that started from the very birth of Islam, right? From very early on, right? And it really depends on what your definition, right? A lot of people that were part of the movement that we consider Shia Islam for a very long time weren't even considered Shia. So if you defend Sunni and Shia as people who believe in certain separate understanding of how to implement Islamic law and Islamic jurisprudence and Islamic way of life, then that's both of them are a much earlier invention, a much later invention. And if you define it as who considers is the true Islam to be the way of Muhammad and descendants of the family of Muhammad, even though these people existed at a time where the Shia-Sunni divide was not as clear and wasn't even a label that people used, then again, that's a little bit earlier than this first definition, but again, almost at the same time as the.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.
So the division between the people who believe that the family of Muhammad should have become the leaders and the people who thought that was heresy, that existed really right after Muhammad's death, allegedly. Or if you think that the people who saw more in line with Ali and history and his ideology, relative to Aisha and Abu Bakr and Omar and Osman, that actually even started before, both of those started before Muhammad's death, as Susanna just mentioned, with Aisha's loss of the necklace, right? The thing is, so there's different definitions, and depending on the definitions, it could be before Muhammad's death, right at Muhammad's death, many years after Muhammad's death, on when you have a Shia-Sunni divide based on different definitions. However, the interesting thing about all of these definitions is both the Sunni and Shia is at the same time, right? So they're both, because they are both ideas that are incomplete, that are created in opposition to the other. So you don't have Sunni Islam without Shia Islam. You cannot have Sunni Islam because Sunni Islam is defined as opposition to Shia Islam and vice versa, right? There is no such thing as a Shia-Sunni divide unless you have the other one. So whether it's a family feud between, that's the definition, then they were created at the same time, or whether it's a political dispute, which is shortly after Muhammad's death, that's also shortly at the same time, or whether it's a completely ideological and theological and fiqh Sharia difference that's many years after Muhammad's death, and both that is also at the same time. So the answer is yeah, it's at the same time. But yeah.
Hey guys, YouTube has fully demonetized our channel for supposedly hateful and harmful conduct, without telling us what we did wrong. if we get to 1,000 patrons, we will be able to keep paying all our team, our editors, our artists without ever having to worry about monetization again, which would be amazing. Yay! So please support Atheist Republic on Patreon. Link in the description below.